Greetings and welcome back to the Out of This Realm competition.
Hello.
Hello.
We are starting our week 4 gathering. We have the assembled team members, and as you may remember from last week, they are getting ready to go to planet 312C. Has everybody been working on their ships this week?
Yep.
Yes.
Yay. While you were all working on your ships, somebody, Comsger actually, discovered in a locker aboard the Ark a robot that was powered down. Being the curious person that Comsger is, Comsger powered the robot on. So I'd like everyone to be introduced to Orchid.
Hi, Orchid.
Hello, Orchid.
Hello, Orchid.
What did you do with Comsger?
All right, we have Team Lasers coming down the passageway to their ship.
So we've got our beautiful cargo bay door here. It's quite beautiful, I think. Okay, so this is our cargo bay. We've kept the non-hostile mobs. We left the hostile mobs behind because we do not wish to bring them to the new planet.
Okay.
This is our cargo here, in chests, all organized. We've got basically just a small garden with all of our seeds, just to preserve them, and a tree for preservation. We've got a cobblestone generator if we really need cobblestone. We still have our portal in case we need that. And then if we go up into the cockpit, we've made ourselves our own little nav computer. We named our auto nav Little Nippy. We've got a Mr. Coffee in case you want a cup of coffee. This engine generates plasma, which is then shunted to the thrusters outside for thrust. Yeah, so fuel gets loaded into the top and then gets it energizes the plasma inside with science.
With science.
We designed our ship to basically be our mobile base. So we have some animal farms here, our horses are here.
And a chicken generator.
Over here is, we transferred all our mobs from our moon base to our ship.
We realized
We
that
do
it takes
plan-
all kinds of creatures to support an ecosystem, so we are bringing everything we can.
Yes.
So you're the ones bringing hostile mobs to the new planet?
Yes,
Well,
we realized that they do provide essential materials.
Investigation, interrogation, genetic manipulation.
So here we have our storage compartments. Very organized. In here we have our villager habitats where they can
You have to walk over.
survive and
I'm not going
thrive.
down.
Here they can live in peace, protected from any outside forces, and they live a pretty nice life of luxury down here, just breeding mostly.
Here is our science lab.
This is a very strange staircase. I don't get it.
And
It's
you
magic.
Walk over it and go up. Oh,
It's
in
not,
here,
it's not
science.
very, it's not very well engineered.
here's an
We have
iron
a cobblestone generator, a smeltery, enchanting area, brewing area.
and an iron generator.
So if you walk through the banners here under the stairs, you can see our engine. It is powered by liquid blaze rods, as you can see in the brewing stands there.
Much more efficient than normal blaze rods.
Yes. However, we do still use regular blaze rods in our the hopper portion of our engine, which is underneath the stairs here.
Oh, your lava is moving in the
Yeah.
engines. If you fly
Yep,
around the
it's being
back.
pumped.
Oh.
You're pumping it with physical pistons? I mean, how does that even work?
It's
With
it's
science.
No, that's not science.
These are some of our friends. This is Bill, Joel, Mary, Sarah, Sally, George, Alexander, Alexander II, Alexander III, and Bob.
They're here to observe and regulate the engine room. So here's our bridge control room.
With our safety seats.
And we have our orchids, which are kind of like Apple computers, but they're a different company.
So you're abandoning Q Magnet?
No, he's
yeah.
going to.
He's been reassigned to monitor the moon for us.
Mm-hmm.
This is named after one of the commenters in Ron's videos, Mike AI.
He's been one of our supporters in the comments.
So we made him our AI.
All right, so with the scoring of the ships, the team Hex Labs has moved ahead by 2 points. They are at 41 points to Team Laser's 39, so it is still anybody's game. All right, so now I'm going to read the votes for the individual contributor to the future of humanity. The first vote is for Comsger the Cannoneer. Congratulations, Comsger.
Who's Comsger the Cannoneer?
Second vote is for Falm. Third vote, Falm. So we've got 1 vote Comsger, 2 votes for Falm. Fourth vote is Comsger. It is a 2-2 tie. Falm has the next vote. It is 2 for Comsger, 3 for Falm. We have another vote for Falm. Then we have a vote for Falmy Boy, the bestest shipbuilder in all the lands.
That doesn't make any sense at all.
3. Okay, so the final tally is 3 votes for Comsger, 1 vote for Box, and 5 votes for Falm. So Falm is awarded with the individual point for this week. All right, so after all of the scoring for the ships and for individuals, we have Team Hex Labs at 31, Team Lasers at 39. We have Box
41.
leading with a single point as the most influential contributor. For winning the challenges today, or this week, your team gets to name the planet.
Yes!
So if you guys want to take a minute to discuss it, and then you can stick a sign right there on the holographic generator. Okay, so the planet has been named HL312C001, which is much easier to say than just 312C, apparently.
We'll just shorten it to 312C.
It just rolls off the tongue.
Okay, so for short, I'm going to call it 312C. Over the last 3 weeks, our contestants have started off in the RealmSmalec solar system. Our contestants made their way on the Brightmoor through outer space.
Careful.
And from the Brightmoor, they were temporarily marooned on a moon on their way to the planet 312C. They met up with Admiral Carnage and the dread pirate Logron until they finally terraformed the planet. All right, both teams have flown their ships down to the terraformed planet. The planet was terraformed based on your choices of dense flora, rich industrial minerals, and water. The ship's AI has been left on the planet. However, working with Orchid, we were able to adapt the Ponetian shield technology and has erected a perimeter around this portion of the planet. As a security precaution, it is currently only 80 blocks in diameter around this spawn area. Your challenge this week is going to be to gather mineral, water, and flora samples. And then once you've determined that this world is safe, you'll input the authorization code to expand the shield out quite a bit further. Now the code is going to be input via a series of punch cards. Okay? You cannot use your inventory from the ships, but you can harvest anything that you see around you. You can break blocks, mine, etc. Obviously, you won't be able to go out beyond the world border. All right, so each team is going to store their stuff in one of these chests, which I'll give you access to in a second. All right, so there is the code that needs to be entered to expand the world border, and here are your punch cards in your chests. The first team to match, to go around the world, collect whatever you need to match this code and bring it to me is the winner. Go ahead and good luck. So your team started off by beating on animals, going right for food source.
So I found a black wool and it had a daisy.
Do you have
Oh, found another one.
But there wasn't any
And another one.
specification, so I could just take it all right.
Gotta go and get things like mushrooms so we have a bunch of food, yo.
Yeah.
Because last time we won because they had food shortages. So I just start picking mushrooms.
That was actually going to be my first question. What's your food strategy? They started off going straight for the animals. Looks like you guys started off with some exploration.
Just grabbing some like resources like stone, and there was iron right here too.
One of the things was bricks. It had bricks on it. It looked
Oh,
like.
it was. I think that's
Was the
just
quarter
one brick block. That's
Okay.
not a lot of clay.
All right. Well, I have 8 pieces of clay.
If someone of you
Grabbing
guys
some.
knows how to make these banners, because I don't.
We have to figure that out. Like, so we'll need a bunch of dyes. Like,
I just got cactus.
okay, good.
Sunflower.
Plant the cactus because we might need more.
Well, I've got 3.
Okay.
All right, the first team to come up and take a look at the banners is Team Lasers.
Kom je.
So have you started any banners yet?
No, we were just about to.
Yeah. How about, I think I might have seen a flash of yellow trade inventories. Did you find an enchanted golden apple?
Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
Okay.
So these banners, the punch cards already have 2 layers on them.
Huh.
So we can only add
That's
4
all
more
ours.
layers.
Okay. I've got bones.
Are you sure about that box?
Fairly certain.
Might be something you're missing that you need to do then.
Oh, I know what to do.
You can
I know what
wash
to do.
them. Yeah, you can
Yeah,
wash
think-
I know.
He needs to think outside the box.
I know that because I've seen Ron wash them in one of his videos.
So how are you doing? I see a lot of bridging going on.
We're investigating.
I don't know where Cloud was going, to be honest with you.
He's trying to find some void to fall in.
He's just using. I think he's using just a view. Trying to get a good view.
So have you all found your enchanted golden apple yet?
No.
Okay.
Nope.
I don't think anybody's found it.
The other team has.
If this isn't named Beehive, I'm going to be really disappointed.
So Kavolta, you were able to make a prototype banner there. Were there any steps that you needed to do? Special steps?
You need to first treat it with
What do you mean?
So,
Oh,
next-
are we supposed to wash off like the circle?
It may be hard to make some of them without that.
How about get enough iron?
I don't know what this is, but...
Okay, we're gonna need a cauldron.
I almost have
Oh, that's what they were doing. That's why they were getting water and iron.
So do you guys think you have all the materials that you need now? It's just
Probably
a matter of replicating them, or like all the colors? You're missing any colors?
I think we have all the colors, but I'm not sure we have enough of them all.
Okay.
Can I have the flower baker though?
Yeah. I was just making sure Hawk Miner wasn't around.
Alright, we have one banner from Team Lasers, and it does look correct.
I would just rather someone else do it because I don't want to be the one who
You don't
messes
get
it
in my
up.
way.
Okay, here's the first one. The portal. It's done. Do we put it on here?
Yeah, just break the carpet and stick it right there.
There you go.
Nice.
So we only have the one enchanted apple. So if we mess up this banner, are we done?
Cocoa beans. I need them.
So how are you
I'm not
guys
sure if
doing
this is
on
it,
cactuses?
Alright.
We're doing fine.
You guys must have grabbed them all.
We grabbed a lot.
The other teams. Not appreciating that.
I noticed, yeah, they were trying to grow them. I even went down in caves and found cactus and grabbed it.
Mm-hmm.
There's this middle one.
I'm working on the mountain. It's almost done.
Okay, good. And do we have the notch one?
This is not... Oh, it must just be that. Okay, hold on.
Yeah. So you're almost...
Oh, I have one.
You got one?
Okay.
Yeah.
We need a light green diamond base.
You're sure about this?
I'm just going to give it to you because you've been working on it.
So, Ron, we're at an impasse here. There we go. Now I can hear you. Hello.
Hello?
So, presumably, they screwed up their design for the last one, and
Yeah.
they need another notch level, which isn't anywhere to be found.
No, they went and found one.
Oh, they didn't? Okay. Well, then, never mind.
Yeah.
I didn't know there were more.
Bum-ba-da-bum.
Oh, okay, we're about to place the last banner.
All right. We're going to input the code.
There it is.
It looks correct. Good job.
Oh, yay.
Woo!
Thank you.
All right, so both teams have begun inputting their code. Team Hex Labs was able to pull ahead. Team Lasers got stuck needing cactus. So Team Hex Labs was awarded the 3 team points and has now pulled ahead 44 to 39, but it is still very, very close. After the code was input, the shield was expanded out to a diameter of 500 blocks. Now, as the winning team, you will have the option, it doesn't have to be now, it can be later in the week, of having one banner summoned in to represent the new planet and a banner summoned in to represent your team or your base. So it can be one that is not normally achievable in Survival Minecraft. Also, the winning team is going to have the choice of either getting a cloning chamber, which will be a spawn point command block, or 2 beds, and the losing team will get the other one. So you guys decide if you would rather have a cloning chamber or just 2 beds. Both teams are going to now go and build your base on this world. This is much more like a normal survival Minecraft world, except for the obvious alien vegetation differences. The winning team is going to have about 2 minutes head start to go out and try to find your location. And then the losing team's going to have to go out in the opposite direction. And both teams will have to radio back the coordinates once you're settled. So you'll know where you guys are at, but we want 2 separate bases. And the other thing that I want you guys to do this week is to each team come up with a constitution for the new planet.
Yes.
Roughly underneath your ship, on the tallest hill that was there, naturally, you will find a small device. That is a teleport pad, which will teleport any entity within 2 blocks up to the ship. So you can get yourself and things up to your ship at any time. I obviously, don't go mess around in the other team ship. But it's a one-way teleport. So you'll have to figure out a way to get your materials and gear down from your ships to the planet. So next week you'll be scored on your overall camp or base, and you'll be scored on your constitution, and that should be a writable book. Any questions?
Do we get bonus points if it's 50 pages long?
Any real questions?
If we already have our base, that's our base, isn't it?
Well, it's got to be on the planet's surface, I should clarify.
Okay, guys,
So the ships can't stay in orbit forever. They'll have to be landed at some point, but we'll deal with that later.
Okay, so
Just build a
break every
tent.
block and replace it on the ground. Not a suggestion to Ron.
All right, I'm going to start the timer. You can choose to give up your 2 minutes by staying here if you'd like.
Oh, thanks a lot, bro.
Should we each go in a different direction?
Yep.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe we'll find a village.
Do we want to go to a different channel? Or? Okay.
Yeah.
But I want some music with that dance.
Do we have some music?
No, you have to rap.
If you give me a whole bunch to the hip hop, the heavy to the hip hop, and you don't stop the rocket to the bang bang boogie. Said up jump to boogie to the rhythm of the boogity beat. Now what you hear is not a test. I'm a rapping to the beat.
Awesome.
Hope that made it into the video.
What year?
Can we get a copyright claim?
Copyright.
Okay.